Cybercrime has become one of the biggest invisible threats in modern society. In 2025 alone, ordinary citizens lost nearly $10.5 trillion, not because of taxes, not because the stock market crashed, but because scammers learned how to manipulate fear. People are already vulnerable to fake investment schemes and online fraud, but now a far more dangerous trend has emerged: digital arrests. The psychology behind it is simple. Most people are terrified of the police. The moment someone hears words like FBI investigation, money laundering, or your passport is linked to a crime, panic takes over, logic disappears. And the more educated a person is, the more they fear legal trouble. Scammers understand this perfectly. They use fake uniforms, fake video calls, fake documents, and AI-generated voices to psychologically trap victims for hours. By the time the victim realizes it's fake, their savings are gone. But what we've seen so far may only be the beginning. Ever since AI exploded into the mainstream after ChatGPT's release in late 2022, the pace of technological advancement has become frighteningly fast. Soon after that, Anthropic entered the AI race with Claude, a model that quickly became known for its reasoning and coding abilities. Now, according to several reports and discussions inside the cybersecurity world, Anthropic has developed an extremely advanced internal research model called Mythos. Unlike normal chatbots, Mythos is reportedly designed for deep reasoning, software engineering, autonomous task execution, and vulnerability discovery at a level experts have never seen before. The reason people are alarmed is not because it writes essays or answers questions better. The fear is that it can reportedly identify software weaknesses, analyze massive code bases, chain together attacks, and operate almost like an autonomous cyber agent. That changes everything. For decades, cybersecurity worked in a predictable way. Hackers needed teams, money, time, and expertise. Finding a serious vulnerability inside critical infrastructure could take months or years. But advanced AI models are changing that equation completely. What once required elite human hackers may soon be possible with automated systems working 24 hours a day without fatigue. Reports around Mythos claim that during internal testing, the model identified vulnerabilities that had gone unnoticed for years. One example frequently discussed is a decades-old flaw in OpenBSD, an operating system known for being one of the most secure in the world. Another involved FFmpeg, software used globally for video processing, where an old hidden bug reportedly escaped millions of automated tests before being discovered by AI analysis. If systems like this continue to improve, cybersecurity enters a completely new era. AI no longer becomes just a tool for humans. It becomes an active participant in cyber warfare. And that's where governments are beginning to panic. Modern countries don't run only on roads and electricity anymore. They run on digital infrastructure. Banking systems, telecom networks, payment gateways, hospitals, airports, power grids, military communication, Aadhaar databases, and UPI transactions all depend on software. If an advanced AI system learns how to exploit weaknesses across interconnected systems, the damage could spread at a speed humans cannot respond to. That is why cybersecurity experts are increasingly comparing AI to nuclear technology. Nuclear science itself was not evil, but once weaponized, it changed global power forever. AI may be heading toward a similar moment. Today, cybercrime is already a trillion-dollar global industry. In the United States alone, internet crimes reportedly caused tens of billions of dollars in losses recently. Worldwide ransomware attacks are rising every year. Companies, hospitals, and even governments are being locked out of their own systems until ransom payments are made. India is especially vulnerable because of how rapidly the country digitized. India now operates one of the largest digital payment ecosystems on Earth. UPI processes billions of transactions. Aadhaar connects biometric identity to banking and government services. Digital India brought millions of people into the financial system for the first time. That transformation created enormous convenience, but it also created enormous exposure. The problem is that much of India's banking infrastructure still relies on old systems, outdated software, fragmented networks, and legacy coding.
Many cooperative banks and smaller financial institutions simply do not have world-class cybersecurity defenses. In some places, systems are running on infrastructure that is more than a decade old. That makes them attractive targets.
And we've already seen warning signs. India has experienced multiple major data breaches over the years. Aadhaar-linked data leaks, healthcare database leaks, telecom breaches, crypto exchange hacks, insurance customer data appearing on dark web forums, and banking information exposure have all raised serious concerns. Once personal data leaks online, criminals can combine it with AI tools to create digital identities, impersonate people, bypass verification systems, and commit fraud at scale. The danger grows even bigger when AI-generated voices and deepfakes enter the picture. Imagine receiving a video call from someone who looks exactly like a police officer. The voice sounds real, the documents look official. Your personal information is already known to them because your leaked data exists online somewhere. They tell you that your bank account is under investigation and that you must cooperate immediately. Many people panic and comply.
Now imagine those scams powered by highly advanced AI agents, capable of automating conversations, generating fake identities instantly, and adapting psychologically in real time. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Ordinary people are often the weakest link. Most citizens still use weak passwords, click suspicious links, share personal information freely, reuse OTPs, install unknown apps, and trust random callers. Digital literacy has not grown as fast as digital dependency. Millions of people joined online banking before learning how to protect themselves online. That creates massive risk. The elderly, rural populations, first-time internet users, and financially vulnerable citizens are especially exposed. A single scam call can wipe out years of savings. And as AI becomes more sophisticated, detecting fraud becomes harder even for educated users. So this conversation is no longer about technology enthusiasts discussing future innovation. It is about survival in a world where AI can amplify both intelligence and deception.
The same AI systems that can help discover software vulnerabilities and strengthen security can also be misused to attack infrastructure, automate scams, manipulate identities, and destabilize societies. Technology itself is neutral. The real question is who controls it and how fast governments, institutions, and ordinary people adapt to the new reality. Because the next generation of cybercrime may not look like a hacker sitting in a dark room typing code manually. It may look like autonomous AI systems running thousands of attacks simultaneously, learning and adapting faster than humans can react. And if countries fail to prepare for that future, the damage will not remain online. It will spill directly into the real world. Frozen bank accounts, collapsed payment systems, stolen identities, disrupted hospitals, power outages, and chaos across critical infrastructure. The digital revolution connected billions of people to the modern economy. But now, the same interconnected systems that created convenience have also created vulnerability. And the world is entering a phase where cybersecurity may become just as important as physical defense. Because in the age of AI, the next major attack may arrive silently through a keyboard long before anyone hears the sound of war.